Hey kids, it's Seattle Forge, and I haven't done this for a while. I haven't been able to do it as much as I want to, partly because gaming has been streaky, or results have been streaky, and secondly because I live in Seattle and work at a hospital, and there's something going on. Look, you might have heard of it. It's some kind of virus thing, but so far so good. In any case, this was the last game of the night last night, and Grizz and I are paired up. I and my T-100 LT, the Tier 10 Soviet light tank, and Grizz is in his Death Barn, the FB-405 British tank destroyer with the 183 millimeter derp cannon firing Hesh as God intended. Very, very glad that the HE changes didn't go into effect, because they would have taken what was a balanced tank, in my opinion, and I'm right, and made it into something not worth ever bothering with again. And we have enough of those tanks in the British tech tree. So I've already been tapped by my opposite member of the T100 LT on their team is a much better player than me. Much better player than me. But I'm going to do my best, which is not as good as him. But, you know, it's a good tank, and I've got a decent crew in it, and I sometimes know what I'm doing. Getting better, you know. And I have to tell you, I'm really enjoying this tank. I'm really enjoying this tank. Oh, look, he's crawling up the middle of the map. And, the AMX-30 is behind me, and I knew I spotted an AMX-30, and I'm like, where? But he's behind me. Now, thank Christ, the 100 doesn't actually keep rolling in. As I feared, yeah, he takes that rock, and he smart. See, he goes to shoot the guys who are going to stop the AMX-30. Doesn't go rolling in with the AMX-30. He goes to shoot the guys who are going to go rescue or, you know, try to save the arty. But he only gets one pop into me, so I'm still around. And I'm lining up to hurt this AMX-30, who doesn't appear to be playing this in a really smart way. But then again, he's in an AMX-30, which is not a very good tank. I'll just get past him here, and I didn't reload quite as side, and I got helped out. Conqueror takes him out, which is very good. Thank you, Conqueror. And now I can go back and try to deal with my light tank Pierce in the middle. So Chris has already got a kill over there, and we appear to have some players that are playing smart, not playing too aggressive. They've heaped up on the cap, and they're drawing the enemy in, and they appear to be working them, and that's just fine. So Conqueror clicks the map. Latin American players, they click the map a lot. I think there are a lot of stereotypes about Latin American players, and I want to dispel a few of them. They're not all terrible. They're not. They are playing a lot of ping. And I also made this run knowing that the 105 was, or the 1390 was with me. And then I thought I was locked on to the 100 LT so I could just drive around, and I wasn't. So I totally whiffed what should have been a very important shot and may have saved the 1390. So sorry, pal. So we're just playing Ring Around the Rosie. And I'm trying to make it a little harder to shoot at me. He's a little indecisive who to go for, and he really wants a 1390. And maybe he thinks his goose is cooked, or he just knows that the 1390 is on the reload, so he's going to, go in all in. And I've got this guy on the 47 hit points, and I'm like, don't be greedy, don't be greedy. Maybe he'll come after you, and then you can pop him, and I don't want the 705 shooting him in the ass. And maybe I can make my way over here, but no, he's not going after me. He knows better. He's going to play this cagey, right? Just smart. He didn't, get angry and pop over. And it looks like we have these boys on the ropes over here. There's just the Conqueror left, and let's see if I can get a pop in here. Yep. Alright, so I'm on the board with a kill. We're still on the board with one kill. And things have tied up, so things have not gone so well on the western edge of the map as we might have hoped. So we were up, and now we're not. Oh, now we're up. Alright, so we don't have any arty. They have arty. I think I'd rather have tanks than arty right now, but My job. Okay, so we saw the Stritzwang. That thing has really tough armor. If you shoot it from the front, it's a wedge, and has really great armor that deflects. Okay, Grizz takes him at one shot with a 183 millimeter Hesh round, which ignores the properties of angled armor. It's hilarious. All right, so. Really, at this point, this game becomes much more about Grizz. So I am going to try to, get spots, perhaps, isolate some already, make things easy for him. He tells me he's staying where he is, and so I hope that if I spot something, he's in render distance. But all right. Hope I don't die coming down here. All right, and so we get the Conway, and the Conway has really tough turret from the front, and I get a shot, and then Grizz takes him down. The rest of his hit points. Okay, I'm spotted, so kind of want to give it a sec. I'm still really worried about that 100 LT lurking around, being in a bush around here, and already just splashing me and taking me out of the game. Alright, so Grizz is up on 3 kills, I'm up on 1. And we have a bunch of boys sitting in the cap circle, which I kind of have a problem with, to be quite honest, but we got 2 tier 9 medium tanks that are oh, look at Artie. And he's just fired, and he is a... Oh, Grizz finishes him off. I don't get a second shot there. Okay, and here's another Artie. Get a shot in. He repairs his tracks, and I'm able to finish him off. Cool. Alright. Grizz up to 4. I am up to 2. GWE 100 spotted. He's behind me. No, not in the face. Alright, let's get lateral. I'll have a hard time aiming with lateral. He's not aiming at me. He's not looking at me at all. Was he really? Okay, he's dead. Doesn't matter. So this thing does have an interesting gun. It's derpy. It's not really dependable. I don't know. I seem to low roll with it a lot as well. But here we are. Oh, shot at the side of the E3. I didn't let it aim all the way. That's to be fair, but it's Soviet, so I didn't think I had to. But here we go. I get one in, 296. And let's see if I can get another one in here. Oh. Okay, Grizz shoots him. That's over. Grizz is on 5 kills. I'm on 3. And that's the game. Wrap it up. Alrighty, and here is another little gem from today. And, well, not another little gem. The other one from yesterday. So this is a gem I'm recording today. And it's my first game in the Japanese Tier 9, the Type 61, which I've had fully upgraded and ready to go in my garage for months, and I haven't been able to even look at it. It's just stupid looking. I mean, it's got this stupid tumor which isn't armored, and the front of the turret is kind of meh armored. I got a dope on there. And DPM seems okay, great. I guess the penetration on its standard rounds are really good for a tier 9 medium tank. The E50 is at, what, 220? So we're on Himmelsdorf. Until I'm tired. I've been working a lot. I mentioned I was in Seattle and there's a virus. Yeah, it's kind of been busy. Alright. And I'm looking at the map and I'm like, okay, we got IS-3 against the T-95, and then, get a shot there. And the Alpha isn't anything to speak of. It's a 105 millimeter, same as you get on like a tier 7 heavy tank. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's certainly better than 90. And Grizz gets his top of his tank blown off. Not a good omen. And we are down 2-1, and we're down by quite a few hit points. So, I don't know. And it's a new tank. I don't know what it does yet. Okay, we bounced a shot from the Leopard. Did not expect that. This thing's kind of squashy, so he was quite unlucky. Look, he's got a 90 millimeter gun. 250 roll? Or that's the worst roll you can make with the top gun. No, I don't know. Sucks. Okay, we're down 3-1 here. And it's kind of like a dumb standoff right now. So I got a Leopard PTA, which has... I'm not sure which gun it has. I think it's the smaller gun. And I got this T127, which can actually put a lot of hurt on me with its clip. I can't remember whether it dumps out quite as quickly as the other Czech tanks, but... maybe I should have taken that shot. This thing also doesn't carry an amazing amount of ammo. I have seen other players run out of ammo in this thing. It's not quite Soviet in its stinginess with ammo. Alright, I don't even know who hit the Skoda. Didn't hit them for much. Maybe it was an arty splash I missed. Now, I didn't notice till the T-95 died, but he was facing a IS-3 and a Jagdtiger, so it's kind of funny. Alright, somebody behind me, somebody over here. 127. He's getting me, clangs me twice. Clangs me 3 times. That's terrible, but now he's reloading, so I gotta finish this motherfucker. Okay, oh, you want to run around? You want to give me your ass? You're gonna run around the other side so your friends can help you? Is that what you're planning to do? I apologize for all of the auto aim, but I'm really tired. So I'm playing high penetration guns and auto aiming. There's standard B, and he doesn't shoot me first. That's cool. There's a Leopard PTA. That would be a pretty meaty shot for this gun, I think. I'm not exactly sure what my... Well, it'll do 357. Alright. Now let's hide behind. Kind of hide. Yeah, oh, he just whiffs entirely. That's great. Oh, and he bounces. He bounced with gold. What did he hit? I don't know. Where did he hit me? Guess the turret? No, looks like it went through. Anyway, I don't know. So I got a couple of bounces. Maybe I should look in the whole armor thingy that I've got in my garage where I can take a look at stuff. But anyway, it is 9-9. I'm on 4 kills. I'm only on 2,811 damage, which I was not looking where I was going. Sorry, Lube. And now they're putting a press on our caps. So I got 2 guys in the cap here. Luckily, I can snap one into the Scorpion and buy us a little time. All right, we got 30-something seconds to go. And I'm hoping it'll back up again. He might be that stupid, but he might not. Oh, now they got 3. Now it's down to 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Jagdtiger is making his way over there. That is not a fast tank, and he's stunned. So I'm flying in, and the Luva's flying in. The FV4202 is flying in, and we are down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody got a reset. I don't know. Okay, and this is the dumbest arrangement I've seen. I don't penetrate him. Okay, and I did switch to heat to deal with that, but you know, if you don't get a flat side, okay, I'm going to Rosie Doe go around, and they're looking at the Luva, so I'm going to aim at the... Oh, and I shoot a dead Scorpion. And the Progetto puts one in me. This is a fucking clown show, folks. Alright, so we're going to put one into the IS-3, who's focused on the other 3 tanks there. I guess that's smart. You know, there's only one of me, and there's a whole bunch of them, and so the Progetto shoots me again. And I think he's kind of been shooting his last round. You know, that last round thing where it doesn't reload very quickly, so I had a pretty big gap to go in there and hurt him. And luckily he also kind of min-rolled on me with that AP shell. So that was probably one of the... I played really dumb, but had a really positive outcome things to happen in World of Tanks in a long time. Most of the time this game punishes you for... Well, it punishes me. I can't speak for you, but it punishes me when I'm stupid. Okay, we only have the arty to take care of, and then we can wrap this one up. But the game does punish me when I do stupid things, and I do plenty of them. But that time, they got punished. So, excellent. You know, and I want to thank my team. That Jagdtiger's an absolute hero. I mean, he bossed the tank alley with a Jagdtiger against the T-95. Well done. I have a Jagdtiger. I think I got like 3 games in it, and they've all been terrible, and I haven't played it. So, and the FV4202 even let me get that kill. Sweet. Thanks, man. Off to the post-game stats. All right, what do we got here? We've got the first class in the T100 LT. Hooray! That was my first one in this vehicle. I think I got like 20 games in it, maybe. Anyway, we get 9 spots in this. I get a Fescucci's because, you know, Grizz is greedy and killed one of the arty. No, good for him. He actually had an amazing game. He actually got his first mark of excellence in the shit barn in that particular game, so congratulations to him. But we did put a hurting on a bunch of tanks. I even got a scroll bar. Even got a scroll bar on this one. And I come up tops on experience on this, not by a lot, but I come up tops on experience on this. But guess who comes up top on damage? Grizz did, and he actually got a Brothers in Arms as well as I did, and a high caliber, and also his first mark. Well done. And you can see my opposite number in the T100 LT had 4,104 damage, certainly outpacing my 3,846 damage. But his team sucked, and mine did not. And one of the things about this tank that I quite like is I don't know if I've ever fired a premium round in it. The premium round is AP instead of APCR, and I don't like the velocity on it. And it does have higher penetration, and perhaps that's better at longer distances if somebody's sitting still. I've just never fired it. I haven't had to. So this tank generally makes money for me. Actually, this one might be one of the lower totals because I fired so many rounds in the game. Even though I get a lot of damage, you don't get rewarded a lot for damage in your credit score. But 15 shots fired, 13 direct hits, 13 penetrations. And that was with a lot of auto aim. So, auto aim. Okay, and then we get to my first class in the Type 61, which was completely lucky. I mean, I did okay up on top of the hill. I played that all right. But then when we got down to the cap, that was just pure luck. And once again, we have a bit of a scroll bar because I did get some reset points. Not a lot, but I did get some reset points. So first class and just a bunch of thanks for playing medals. And it's the first game in the tank, so you can get a lot of ribbons that way because it's the first time you're playing it, like a Reaper. You know, you get more than 4. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's no big deal. And while I was top on damage, I did not set myself apart enough from the Yagdtiger to pull down a high caliber. He and I combined for 9 kills. I wish he and I were in a platoon, not his dumb Skoda friend. Useless. But the guy who really cleaned up on experience was that FE4202, the tier 8 medium, who for his tier did really well and had 1,211 base XP, which is pretty sweet. Is that an ace in that tank? It is terrible. It is a pretty brutally bad tank. So it might be an ace. Yeah. And last but not least, it actually made a lot of money, even though I fired a fair... Oh, you know what I did? Here's how I made money on this tank. This is the story. So I did get 16 shots, 15 hits, 13 penetrations, 4,217 damage. That's pretty cool. But here's how I made money on this tank. See, there's no auto resupply ammunition cost. This comes in the stupid. While I was upgrading this tank, I didn't want to put or buy ammo for the wrong gun, the lower gun. So until I free XP'd up the big gun, I had the ammo replacement shut off. So when I finished this game, it didn't replenish the ammo, so it looks like I actually made some money, whereas I probably made a lot less. So that's how you do it. That's how you economize on your tanks. Just don't buy ammo every game, and you'll be rich. In any case, I hope you are well. Everything out there is really scary, and we don't know everything about this thing yet, and I hope you're all washing your hands and staying away from everything and everyone you love for a while. And we'll all get through this. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you later.